remember. I haven't been brave enough to do it.
You can be brave at other things.
That like assisted, like
Yeah.
just like one, but I was just afraid that all of this stuff would, break or something, I don't know. I don't know what I thought.
True thought, true thought.
No, I saw that this morning when I put them on play. Oh, man. It is.
I mean,
Yeah.
after all, everything you've been through, that's
What's
probably
the
about
laundry
it.
basket?
Perfect.
But you can grade a lot of other things, but that's probably all other.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. How are we?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. You look so.
She's frozen.
There we go.
Ah,
Good. You were good, and then you were frozen. I was saying, hold on. Sure you guys can hear me. I was saying, Vanessa, you look very nice and cozy.
you're gonna change that, I'm sure.
Things out of yes, but you would enjoy that every second you can while we get ready here. Are you guys, or are you sore, Vanessa?
No.
How are you feeling? I missed you on Monday.
I know. Can you hear me? I was traveling, so yeah, work, but all good.
Work travel?
Quick trip, all good.
Good. Okay. How you feeling? Okay. Everything feeling
Feeling good. Ready to rock and roll.
rock and roll. Love it. Hi, Shay.
Hi,
Good morning.
morning.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. All right.
Hello, classmates.
Hello, hello.
I told Vanessa she looks way too comfortable. Way too.
I know.
Step up.
The
All
gym
right.
is not looking like they have the cozy chairs ready for them either. Yeah.
No, right. Look at her. Like Kristen's already meditating in her Zen, getting ready. All right, let's get started. You guys let me know if you have any pain when we move today, or if we need some modifications. Well, everyone is muted. We're gonna start on our feet this morning. And then we'll go to the ground. All right. All right, guys, we're gonna start on our feet. And what I wanna have you guys do is we've done these on day 3. Okay, we're just gonna do this as a warm up. So I'm gonna have you guys give me 8 on each side. We're just gonna start with a single leg balance reach, nice and slow. So I'm just going to push down in my chair. You guys could use support. You also don't have to. We're gonna work on a little ankle, a little glute, just big reach back. Then bring it forward. Kind of challenge the balance a little bit. Give me 8 on each leg. At your own pace, you guys. Let the knee travel over the toes, if that is okay. Great, guys. Think about a little bit in the butt. Ankle. So after that, guys, what I'm gonna have you do is we're just gonna do a lateral reach. So if my chair was still here, I'm gonna go to the side. So I'm just gonna stand on my leg and just reach to the side. I'm gonna turn this way so you guys can see me at home. So just reaching out to the side. Give me 8 again each side. You guys use support if you need to. Good morning, Margaret. So Margaret, we are starting with 8 reaches, single leg reaches. each side, nice and slow.
She was bad, and we were bad, talking like I did.
Then I'm gonna have you guys give me, wherever you are, or if you wanna go to a wall, just give me 15 calf raises after those lateral reaches and post reaches. If you want, you can do a single leg.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Here, I thought you were gonna be for sure. I definitely knew it. Awareness, yeah.
All right, guys, once you finish your calf raises. Yep, you got it, Margaret. We're gonna go to the floor, guys. Let's go to our belly. So when you guys finish that, just give me a belly position. All right, and let's go into some scorpions. So we're gonna go out. I'm gonna go to the left first. We're gonna go 6 on each side. I'm pretty tight through my upper body just from Monday workouts. If you guys want to hold it there for a breath or two, you could. And I'm gonna alternate each side. Try and get a nice bicep stretch, maybe into that pec. Also, as we take that foot right over, we're gonna open up the hips. When you guys finish that, we're gonna be flat on our belly. And I'm gonna have you guys, we're gonna go through a Y, a T, and an I. Okay, we're gonna skip the W. So I'm gonna have you guys give me a Y first, thumbs to the ceiling, and you're just gonna lift and lower. Give me 10, so 10 Ys. Body relaxed as we're using our back muscles to lift the arms up off the floor. 10 Ys, 10 T's, 10 I's. Up and back muscles. Move the triceps and biceps. Got it. 10 T's, Y's, and I. Any order you want. Then guys, we're gonna do 8 short down dogs. Okay, this looks like this. We're gonna come up to quadruped position. Through the arms, through the shoulders, through the lat. Pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. Then right back down. Eight of those. In that top position, I want you guys to think about pushing your heels down into the floor. That will give you an extra calf stretch up through your hamstrings and your glutes. At that same time, think about pushing your armpits into the floor. You get a little extra lax. You need a nice hold up there. Hold for a couple breaths. Once you guys finish that, let's go to a side lying position. No rush. Gonna get a little more rotation here, guys. So I'm gonna take my arms together and I'm gonna give myself a little rotation, but at first I'm gonna do an arm sweep. It's gonna come up over my head. Okay, so I'm gonna rock forward a little bit just to get a little motion out of that thoracic spine. Big sweep, stiff, straight arm. Then I'm gonna rotate through my mid back, not just that shoulder, not just the arm. Think about getting some motion through the middle of your back. As we do this, 8 reps each side. Great, great, big breath, big breath. Good, yeah. Make sure that mid back's moving, not just that arm. One thing that'll help is if you keep your eyes on your hand. That'll help get you some motion through that mid back. Guys, once you finish that, let's roll onto our back. Okay, we're gonna go into some glutes. When you're ready, I'm gonna have you guys give me 15 to 25. I just need a burn, so for some of you, that's gonna be a higher number, some of you, it's gonna be a lower number. But just give me 15 to 25 regular hip ups, straight up, squeeze, back down. Try to connect the abs. Those lower abs are connected to that pelvis, connected to those glutes. We're gonna do one more hip up here, guys, with a little hip opener. Once you guys finish your regular hip ups, we're gonna do a single leg hip up with a little bit of a hip opener right in that knee drop. Then I bring that knee back up. Then I come all the way back down to the floor. You can alternate if you want to. Give me 8 each side, all same side or alternating. Gently open that knee, guys. Don't let it flop. Don't force it. Do what's comfortable in the hips. Think tight abs. Guys, we're gonna bring it back to our feet after your single leg. Hip up with your knee opener. We'll come back up. I'm gonna have you guys give me, so 6 on each side. I'm gonna go into a split stance. Now, use some support, absolutely. This is meant to get a little bit more into our hip flexors up here, thighs, in our quads. So we're gonna do a little split squat. I just want you guys to touch down and come right back up. Don't hang out there very long. Slow on it down, right back up fast. Slow and controlled. Up fast. Forget how many I told you to do. 5 or 6 on each side. Slow on it down. Up fast. What I just did about it.
I see you, yeah.
You could also do that. No, you wanted to.
Feel like that.
All right, guys, let's start our self-love, or if you want to add anything in before you do that, please do so. Maybe a couch stretch. You want some more ankle love, shoulder love, elbow, wrist love. Make sure you give yourself a toe touch. Good time to check in the back of that body, especially after day 1. Then we go back to those deep squats. Those deep squats don't feel that great this morning, meaning tight or stiff. Maybe give yourself a little more ankle love or hip love. Do a calf stretch. Couch stretch that might get into those areas. You got your overhead reaches.
I'm gonna make you that for like 30 days or so, and then it becomes so easy that I'm like, I'm gonna do two. Okay. But if you're not sure how to get a banner on your foot, I'm sure. That's the real question. I can imagine that one day. Yeah, absolutely. I do, but they're a little function trash. And or. The but I would, this might actually be a really good night. I would try some pad on my that okay, this is what I help. You kind of elevate your back foot, get really deep into that. But I also, if you might do enough with that stick to get blood and stuff in the because you, so you can, what I would probably do is roll it and then try it again and see how it feels. Yes.
You guys are done with your self-love. Remember your spinal waves, overhead reaches. But if you are done and wrapping up, we need a band or dumbbells for some bicep curls and or some overhead tricep extensions. Okay, so after we finish our self-love, we're gonna move into burn set 1. We have some biceps and we have some triceps. You guys know that on my side I hustle diesel pumps, for my dad. In case I'm interrupted. That's what's happening. Or injectors, I should say. Okay, guys, so we need either band. We can use a band for bicep curls. Okay, it looks like this. I'm gonna stand inside. And I'm gonna pull. Okay, so you guys can also use 2 dumbbells. Totally cool. On our second movement, a lot of you prefer dumbbells. So you're gonna give me up to 25 curls. You guys could also do those seated if you want to, if you're not using a band. The second movement, you can either use a band or dumbbell. I'm gonna take my weight overhead. I'm going to push, lock out the elbows, slowly lower. You can do it the other way. You can hold it like this. Skull crushers are a great modification. So if you guys want to do that on the ground, on your back, you can also do that and get the triceps 15 to 25. Okay, so basically give me as many as you can of your bicep curls and your overhead tricep extension. If there's shoulder pain, elbow pain, let's do that in a different way.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's like, roles.
I'm going to that, so.
Who's done this?
That's actually fine.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can do, I think that you first, be on the side.
Yeah.
You can just try to get that out.
No, this will be, I didn't. Yeah.
guys, on those overhead tricep extensions, you could also sit down. If you guys want to sit on your butt, sit on a bench or a box, right? You could also do that seated. Try and think tight belly, tight glutes as you do that. And push, right? Lock out the elbow. 2 sets.
Okay, great. We're just short enough that the band will help. For us, I don't think it would help.
That's my experience. It's hard to get into.
Try to get a really good burn this way versus the dumbbells.
Two sets and then you guys rest. We have one more burn set that we're gonna do after this, but you guys have time, grab a drink. I see it, but. Your hair.
Yeah, good.
Come on, guys, you got it. Good bicep burn. Good tricep burn. We're gonna do some rotational jumps and some black burns for our second burn set.
Can you give me a modification for the jumps?
Absolutely, I have a modification for you guys. And I'm gonna time you on the second one. So once you guys are finished just grabbing a drink.
complaint and then
Yeah.
seated.
Move.
Yeah, definitely moving more than the other side.
All right, you guys are resting, great. Okay, so on our burn set 2, we have some rotational jumps. I do have a modification for that. Okay, so as written, you guys can do, I'm gonna give you a bunch of ways you can do this. Okay, you can do a rotational lunge. You could just okay, you can make that bigger. If you guys want to, you can go all the way around. So, right, a little jump squat in a circle. You can reverse that. You can do big jumps, ground touch jumps, hops instead if that feels better. If there's no jumping and that does not feel good, all I want you guys to do is your pretend jump, right? That power to that calf raise. Try and think about exploding up as you do that. We're gonna go 30 seconds. I'm gonna time you. Last movement with that is your Blackburn. Relax the body. We'll work out some of those crunchies and get some more blood flowing and work the back muscles. 2 sets, 30 seconds each. We're gonna start with your jumps. You guys pick any jump you want or those calf raises. Go. Most important thing, soft landing, guys, soft landing. You guys got it. 10 seconds. Chris, is that okay? No. Good. Got it. The longer you do it, probably gonna get messier. Probably. Just 'cause it's hard to like not, or hard to stay in one place. Exactly. All right, guys, rest. Great job, guys. Okay, on our bellies. This is gonna be a little hard to breathe with our bellies down. Inhale, exhale, move those arms and shoulders. Go. Take a big reach. Try and reach with those arms. Get those shoulders away, or arms away from the shoulder joint. Big reach. Good, back. You need to squeeze your butt a little bit. Get out of your lower back if you're feeling anything. Rest. Okay, guys, one more. We're gonna come back to that rotational jump. You want to go all the way around, jump squats, whatever you want. Or your calf raise. Go. Soft landing, guys. Good. You guys got it. Great soft landing. Yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on. 10 seconds. Almost, come on. Rest, guys, rest, breathe. Okay, last one. Back to our belly. Maybe pretend like you're taking a little swim. Cool off. Last one, go! Oh, Cornelia, I didn't think of that one. You got your feet going in one direction and your hips going the other direction. That's a good rotational jump. Come on, you guys, you got this. Platform. Gonna take a nice breath after this. 10 seconds. Come on, come on. Great, guys, rest. I'm gonna give you a minute rest, at least. Grab a drink. Yes, that would be great, even a single leg if you want to. If you need to make it harder, let me know. Maybe you'll figure that out, but
As long as I'm really far away from the thing. like-
yeah. What you could do is pause at the top, for a second, you could slowly lower. Maybe lift and lots of ways to do that. All right, so on this set, guys, we need a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, no big deal. We could use, some pillows. Okay, you guys could use a bench, a stability ball, works well as well. If you want, you could just do this to the floor, okay? You'll also need, I'm gonna use assistance for my single leg RDLs, so something that you guys can use for balance. And then whatever weight selections you guys want. We need 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells for an alternating foam roller press. So I'll have you guys get those dumbbells or weights ready. We have 2 movements we're gonna superset this morning. The first one is a single leg RDL. Okay, so now on day 1, we have a bilateral RDL, right? Both legs down, hip hinge. That is our RDL. So we're gonna go a single leg. If this is your first time doing this, I would start out body weight, okay? If you guys want, you've done this before, you could add weight. I'm gonna balance on my left leg. Okay, I'm gonna hip hinge. Feeling hamstring mostly and a little bit of my butt. Then I'm just gonna stand straight up. Weight is gonna be in the opposite hand. That is going to be the easiest way to do this. If you guys want to make it harder, you can go the opposite side and load all one side. Okay, so 12 to 15 single leg RDLs. We should feel again, target muscles, hamstring, glutes. If you feel your lower back on that, please let me know. With that, we have a foam roller, stability ball, or floor press. Held at the top. I'm gonna bring one arm down slow, up. So alternating, you'll hold one dumbbell at the top or kettlebell, bring the other one down and push. 12 to 15, single leg RDLs. 15 to 20 on your alternating presses. Guys, please let me know if you feel your lumbar spine, lower back, and not hamstrings or glutes. Once you guys finish each leg, we will go to our floor press, foam roller press, stability ball press, alternating held at the top, 15 to 20. Couple of notes on your press, guys. Don't forget your torso. Tighten up the core, squeeze your butt. Push your feet into the floor as hard as you can. As you press those dumbbells up, or kettlebells. Great job, you guys. Those look good. 15 to 20. Or as many as you can. Shay, back okay? Okay, you let me know if you feel it at all. Cornelia, how is the hip on your single leg RDL? Okay, all right. You could always keep one little toe or foot down to give you support if you need to. That might take some pressure off the hip. Good, Vanessa. You know, that would be hard to say. Oh, that would be very challenging. Breathe out good. How's the weight go? Yeah, big grip of the foot. Big toes down, heel, like little hands on the ground. Grip those toes and feet, guys. On that single leg RDL. Good. That's hard. You guys can give me 3 sets. With a rest, of course. Rest as needed. Great foot walk down. Great torso tightness. Jay, you gotta bend that knee if you need to. Margaret, you gotta keep those glutes tight. Use those feet, push them down as you push weights up. Yep. No rush. Have plenty of time. So you're gonna do a lot more core. And think about it, you're hands down, I don't know, I'm gonna start with 10. Sure. Yep. And what I think about is, once I get going, I'm okay, it's sort of initially, yeah. Oh, okay. I should really be able to keep it a little further. And you can even get the feet a little wider, that might give you a little more, little bit. Not a lot. A little. Yeah. More. Human. Guys, once you finish your last set, please rest. Okay, we don't need to jump right into the next set. Just give me like 30 seconds to a minute. Breather. So we're gonna move to set 2. And those 2 movements are equally as fun. I promise. No push-ups. Sometimes we push on the last set that were really warm.
Yeah.
Right, mobile through our, like blood flowing here, so I went like way lower than I would normally, probably because I was so warm. Oh, yeah. Still work better. Come on, guys, we gotta lock it down on that last set of presses, squeeze your glutes. Don't let it go into your lumbar spine. For Nelia and Vanessa, you guys ready for set 2? We need dumbbells for a bent over row or some rows. I can show you variations. We have a bent over row held at the top. So what that means is we hold here and then we alternate our pull. You can definitely do that in a split stance. And if that bothers your lower back, we can do it differently in a standing position. There you go, Chris. It's different. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got it. You got it. Push those feet into the floor on that last track. You got it. You go, Kristen. Good work, guys. We're gonna go to set 2. Okay, most of you guys are wrapped up on set 1. We're gonna go to set 2. More fun. On set 2, we have rows, bent over rows as written, but for some of you, this might not feel good. So we're either gonna do it bent over. I'm gonna pull weights up, so I have, right, contraction in my back muscles, and I'm gonna row one, then the other. You guys can do that standing, okay? Bands anchored on the wall or somewhere. Hold, so I'm gonna pull both hands back, same contraction in those back muscles. Then I just pull one, then the other. Okay, so you guys can do this, bent over, a little harder on our lower back and our core. Hold those at the top. Then you're gonna lower one, pull it back up, and then the other. Okay, don't overthink that, guys. Or do it standing. Okay, with that, we have post lunge to split squat. So I'm going to take a big step back, come back down into my lunge. I'm going to come up, down, back to that standing position. So lunge, up. Okay, all one side first, then the other. Absolutely, you guys, use something for support if you need to, right? Big step back, to help you lean forward, come up, down, and push. We have 12 to 15 of your rows. Bent over or standing. Guys, it's 10 to 20 on our lunge to split squat. I would start with 10 on each leg. See how that feels.
So this is split squat.
How much is it being one? Yeah. Let me know if it's on your back. You could do what Chris is doing, which is just sort of supporting her head. Because that does, it just kind of takes a little bit of, it's a little off your lower back.
Yeah, you can still use much
Lower back.
Okay. Yeah, good, good, good. You guys tighten up those abs in that bent over position. I think about zipping and drawing as I row. That helps it stay out of my lumbar spine and into my upper back. So Kristen, on your split squat lunge.
Yeah.
Either one or the other. So you could just do a lunge, a step, and
Yeah.
bring it back.
Okay.
Or if you feel better and you feel better muscle pain, you could do a lateral.
Okay. All right. Lateral with the ab weight.
Yeah.
Okay, how much?
10 pounds, okay. 15 most. If you want to go crazy. Anybody can have
Okay, yeah, it's much better now.
Okay, good. If you want, honestly, I would say maybe just on the other side, you know. stop and pause to get feel the stretch for a second. Okay. And then come back up. That might work it out a little more. Sometimes it happens, not to your. I've had that same thing happen. I go to lunge, my. That's too late. No, I've got to do more.
Yeah, I probably should go 15.
We'll work out those quads from Monday. Good, Vanessa, you got a tight core, tight core. Same Shay. Cornelia, those lunge split squats, okay? If they bother you, you can take out the split squat. You could just do the lunge or vice versa. You got it, guys, pulling towards our pockets, right? As we row, think about pulling up, but towards our hips, right? Hands, pockets. Using those upper back muscles, mid back muscles. If you can, give me 3 sets. You do not have to rush, you got plenty of time. You know. Yeah, a lot of way to go down there, you know. Doing good. Good, much better. Good, you guys on those lunges, split squat, big push to the front foot. Nice little lean forward. As you stay there for the split squat. That way you don't get into your lower back, maybe just a glutes. We have a finisher set to go, you guys. So once you finished, I don't want you to rush if you're not even there yet. I'm just letting you know. Keep some energy in your little tank for our last finisher set. That was great. Good. Got that lower back. Back. Better. Cornelia, you ready for the last set? Okay, on the last set, we just need a band, long band. We have pull aparts, any way you want to, foam roller, on the floor, standing, kneeling. With that, so we have 20 pull aparts and up to 8 dislocations, right? So we're gonna go up and over with that band. On our last set, guys, we have a finisher. We're gonna do pull aparts with some dislocations, right? And then we're going to do heels elevated squats or sissy squats. Okay, the heels elevated, you guys have all pretty much done, or regular squats if you want to. But you're gonna go heels elevated, as many as you can. If you want to try these sissy squats, they look like this, right? I'm gonna use a bar or to be honest, I would do it in front of the wall. And I'm going to, or bar, I'm gonna dip, so I'm gonna bend the knees, rock forward, and I'm gonna dip my body back, then I'm gonna stand. This is a sissy squat. Heels up, knees bent. You guys notice my head and my shoulders go behind me. So, you're gonna give me either as many squats, heels elevated squats, or sissy squats. I didn't name them, I don't know why they're named that. Then you guys are gonna give me your dislocations and pull aparts. Okay, and then you can get on your squats. 20 pull apart. For your well, yeah. All right, I'll get that up here. So just to recap for you guys. So you're gonna give me as many squats. You can go flat. You could elevate, which to be honest with you is a little easier. Do a little ankle mobility. Or your sissy squats. Okay, bend and stand. Just that head back. With that, we have 20 pull aparts and 8 dislocations. Oh, yes, actually, that's why. Well, probably on top of split squat too, but just added to it. Yeah, that's what it's coming. You feel it immediately. If you guys can, 2 to 3 sets of this, depending on how you're feeling. As many as you can on the squat. They don't have to be fast. Right? You can take a moderate speed or even slow. That's okay. Then just give me a little bit of that mid back, right? You got your pull bars. Getting the shoulder blades moving in and out. You got your dislocations. High five, Vanessa.
Thank you, Jamie.
Great job.
See you next time.
You betcha. Hope you have a wonderful day. Be cozy. Margaret, good. Lead with the butt, lead with the butt. And then you got it. Grip toes, push through heels. Yes. Cornelia, yes, good. Yes. I was a little worried about your foot, but that looks pretty good. Yeah. Maybe, Chris.
Just do a regular. Yeah. That might have. That's exactly what it is. I like to feel the feedback. So the roller goes to your dislocation right there too. But so up to 20. And then if you're on the roller, you can just up and over. Okay. Or you can do that stand. Okay. 20 and then 8. Almost done, guys. You're doing awesome. Almost done. Good, Shay. Yes. Job, Cornelia. Yeah, it's good time to check.
One. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Send us like a little. Not like.
Yeah.
So we're not rotating and
Yeah.
stacking.
He did a lot on the. If there's anything more. And nothing. We did some, we didn't see there, it was more like extension of the arm. So it made it, okay, let's do these, so it's very simple. I'm gonna need.
Yeah.
Just move it.
Yep.
And sitting. Yes.
It's not like, sometimes you feel you're clean by.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can use on the break.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes it's really.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So sometimes I figure out.
Just trying to figure out, it's out of box.
You ever fall, like.
Maybe it can't really get slept on very. Those things happen.
Well, then,
Yeah, it hurts.
essentially, like.
Yeah.
You know, you're active, you do a lot of stuff, so, you know, you go off the foot, or you walk. I mean, you be feeling so like.
Yeah, like I didn't register. Sometimes.
And it might be, you know, like, I don't. You guys kind of adjust.
No. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like the next thing.
It might be tremendous relief.
Yeah.
Great dislocations, you guys. What I'm looking for, all the way up and over with a straight arm. Great mobility out of those shoulders. It might feel crunchy. Might feel clunky. As long as there's no pain, that's okay. Eventually, you might work it out. Sometimes we may not work it out. It just might be stiff and clunky that day.
I just worry about this. Well, and this, I'm stretching. Yeah. One thing I could go when I might go a small bag. And I, and I kind of, just kind of rub a little bit, that looks like, oh. Basically trying to take from that. So, yeah.
Good job, you guys. Make sure you give yourself a high five. Big high five. Shay. Way to go.
Thanks,
Okay.
Jamie.
Everything,
What's that?
everything feel okay?
Yeah, a little tiny, like I pulled it up when my back started to get a little, just tired, but good, like all's fine, it's not pain at all. I'm at 7 tomorrow. Ben mentioned 7, so I just, yeah, that's fine, I'll be there at 7.
Yep, no, I'll see you at 7.
Okay, perfect, thanks, James,
No,
bye.
bye. Have a good day. But maybe do that little quad step and get the,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
or chicken walk through your.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta show you the video of my turkey with a bag growing. Yeah, both of my daughters, yeah, I'm not. They eat chicken breast. And so I put one on my turkey last night, I took the video of them.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. That's hilarious. They didn't even plan, they,
No, they didn't, here, but the Watson. They have a bunch of the bow up there. Oh my God.
Thanks, Jamie. See you tomorrow night.
bye, Marcy. Good job.
Thanks.
Oh my God. Yeah, April. Kevin, you need to get.
They come in the house.
Well, Jamie, you saw my board, they really can't do anything else. From what I hear, there's like all those things around.
Yeah, well, they're in the house right now.
Oh, so that's gonna be like their.
Yeah. So Carrie left the window open to air it out to stay. And she forgot, came back into the room and was, I was sitting on some, we didn't have the screen on. I was like staring down at the building.
Oh my God. We had a friend who left the turkey flew in and the turkey flew into the garage, the bobcat was chasing it, and then the bobcat went through the garage. Not in more for the turkey. Oh, no. Bye, everyone, have a good day.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know you're freaking out and, yeah, oh my God,
Yeah.
And.
You have like a dog.
Yeah.
And then she did some policy and it changed, so she's like, okay, change it.
You know, so far out.
Okay.
And it was good.
Yeah. Eight. It's,
They don't like duck things, but hate chicken.
yeah. Good, how are you?
How come the big season?
Oh, man. Yeah, yeah.
No, you got her now.
Yeah.
Okay, good day. Okay, so that, hey.
Great.
So Kara said she's leaving, now you're stuck with.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't connect dots on that. So 4 days of